Good morning, children. I hope all of you fine. Uh, Today we have mathematics class, and we are discussing chapter 1, number system. Last time we have learned about number system, that decimal expansion actually. Especially we learn about decimal expansion, terminating, non-terminating. Those are terminating, they are rational, and non-terminating but repeating is also rational, because terminating and non-terminating but repeating, these two decimal expansion has p by q format. So it is what? P by q format. So it is called rational. And non-terminating, non-repeating, like root 2, root 3, or 2.30, 2.300, 2.300, like that, means you cannot say which term is repeating. So non-terminating, non-repeating numbers are irrational. So last time I gave example. Also I gave examples, some terminating, non-terminating number, and also I have shown you on the number line about the number root 5, root 2, how to represent. Means I want to say that how to represent root 2, root 5, root 3 on the number line. I have already shown you, but maybe you are getting confusion of that. Some of you have not done their homework. So today I am going to repeat same thing once again in different method, or you can use that method also. See, so dear students, question number 3, exercise 1.2. This question actually, maybe you are having confusion. I have done this one in different way. This is also correct. That way also you can do, this way also you can do, so that root 5 can be represented on a number line. And how to represent root 5 on the number line? Okay, so how root 5 can be represented on the number line? So for this we need to draw a line, segment AB of 2 units. Means draw a number line first, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, anything you draw. This 2 unit you can take. If you are using your scale, then try to take 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Division means the distance you take, distance between two numbers, 1 centimeter. You can take 2 centimeter also, you can take, but it should be same. So this I am taking 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, like that. So now take 2 centimeter. Now draw perpendicular. Suppose this is B, this is O, or 0S3 at 0SO. So draw BC perpendicular to OB. Now what is the length of BC? Length of BC is 1 inch, means 1 centimeter you can get. Okay, 1 inch. Now join with OC. Now see, since you are drawing BC perpendicular to what? OB, so it is what? 90 degree. That means OBC is a right angle triangle. Now draw what I have done. Now draw a perpendicular line, segment BC of B of how much? 1 unit. Also join AC. So in triangle ACB, it's right angle triangle. Already I told you that OB is how much? 2 centimeter. So if you use Pythagoras theorem, here hypotenuse is what? OC, because opposite of 90 degree. OC square, sorry, AC square is hypotenuse is what? Not OC, hypotenuse is AC. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is AB square plus BC square. If you are not treating 0SO, no problem, because this point already we have another name, what? A. So AC square, what is the value of AB? 2 square, BC is 1 square. So AC square, 2 square is 4, 4 plus 1, 5. So if you take out the square here, then you will get 2. So AC is root 5. Now if using your compass, OCS radius, if you give an arc, then you can see the arc intersect here. Denote as P, means P represent root 5 on the number line. So I hope all of you understood. So there is a question on question number 4, actually, constructing square root spiral. Okay, I have not done the correct one. This is a rough figure I have drawn. But you have to do the activity yourself. You have to submit this activity. Okay, so I'll give you a little idea from this, and this is the previous way what I have taught you, and by this way you can get all the roots. Like, see what I have done. So I have given a homework up to root 7. Some of the students has sent me, and some of them not done. So now you'll understand. For this you have to draw a square. First you have to draw a line, number line, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then minus 1, minus 2, then 0, 1, 0, 3 at SO, 1, 3 at V, then draw a square root, sorry, draw a unit square like OA, actually this is not D, this is C. This is C. Then you can see here drawing a perpendicular. Suppose they are drawing a perpendicular CD on what? on OC. Now join with O. Next, then you will get root 3 this one. Again draw perpendicular 1 unit. Join with what? Oh, root 4 again perpendicular here 90 degree. That means this perpendicular means this should be 90 degree. So root 5. Similarly root 6, root 7, root 8, root 9, root 10, root 11. Like this, you can draw up to root 7, root 8, and this is spiral actually. In question number 4, they are asking, maybe they have given these names are different. Like suppose we are taking here D, E, O, F, anything you can take, but so not F, D, E, F, G, anything you can take. But in the question number 4, what is given in the book, they have given some OP1, OP2, OP3. Means this is fixed, OP1, P2, like that maybe. So this is the main concept. Okay, if you understood this one, I repeat one more. First you draw a square, then perpendicular. Okay, for each perpendicular, after drawing the perpendicular, you have to join with O. So I hope all of you understood. Now you can do the homework. So you have to submit question number 4, the activity. What is there in exercise 1.2. Okay. Now to the exercise 1.3. Express the following in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. That means here you need to convert from decimal to fraction. I mean, this decimal expression is what? Terminating or non-terminating but repeating. So how will convert? See, before you know that if this is 0.6, then you can write 6 by 10, but it is 0.6, but bar is there. You cannot write 6 by what? 10, because you don't know how many 6 are here, because 6 is repeating. So let the method is like that. Let x is equal to 0.6. 6 how many times repeating? We don't know. So 6 multiply. Look, here our main conception is what? Multiply by 110 or what? You have to multiply on the both side by what? And why you need to multiply? See, here whose number is repeating? 6 is repeating. So after decimal you can see one digit is there. Okay, so try to whose digit is repeating, try to take the digit this side, means before this, what is called before this point. That is why if I multiply by 10, then you can see it will become 6 will come on house this side, because multiply by 10. So if you multiply 10 into 0.6, it will become how much? 6.6. That is a multiply by 10 on the both side. 10 into x, 10 into, look, it is balanced. I have not done any extra. You are asking question 10 is, sir, from where you are getting 10? I am not getting 10 from anywhere. But 10 is what? Do you know? 10 is multiplying on both sides. Balance. You can balance in mathematics. Means if you divide this 10, when you transfer on this side, 10 cancel. Then you will get the same thing again. No? Yes or no? So that is why you can balance by 10. Now you are asking that, sir, why need to balance by 10? The reason is that one. If you multiply by 10, then only this 6 will come on house, because only one digit is here after point. So 6.66. Now you can break this one. 6 plus 0.66, because 6 plus 0.66 means what? 6.66. After breaking, this 0.66 means what? What have we taken? X. So this side is fixed. 6 plus x. In 0.66 you can write what? X. Look, 6.66 we break like that. That we got 6 plus 0.66, and 0.66 means what? X. So x. Now x you transfer this side on the 11th side. So 10x minus x, how much? 9x. And this is what? 6. If 9 you transfer that side, divide. 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9. The fraction is what? 2 by 3. Now try and verify yourself. Divide 2 by 2 divided by 3, then you will see you will get 0.666. So understood? Next, 2 number, x is equal to 0.47. Here see, 4 is not repeating. Don't forget, 4 is not repeating. Here the repeating number is only 7. So I am writing 0.47777. So here we have to see one thing, that yes, first of all we have to make this one like this. See, 0.6 bar. After a point only house is repeating. But here there is a number 4. This after a point there is 4 is here. After 4 only what is in the second number? 7, and 7 is repeating here. So first of all we have to take this point here. Means 4 you have to take this side. So that is why we have to multiply by 10. if you multiply by 10 here, 10 into x and 10 into 477, because 7 is repeating. Now see, when you multiply 10, then 1 also will come this side, then 4.777. Now see, if you break this one, 4.7, how do you get? 4 plus 0.77. 4 plus. Now it is interesting. Why? Because this 0.77 and this 0.66, they are similar or not? They are similar. So the result also will be similar, because when it is 0.66, you are getting how much? 6 by 9. So when it is 0.77, no, then you have to write what? 7 by 9. Now if you are having confusion, so do yourself, like 0.66, try 0.7, then you will see you will get 7 by 9. Not only this 0.7, if you are getting 0.888, the answer is 8 by 9. 0.222, answer is 2 by 9. Understood? In case there is a 2-digit repeating, like suppose in this case you are getting repeating is 47 both, then you can write 47 by 9. But here 4 is not repeating. Now question is what? Here you have to show 0.6 bar. How do you go? Because the question is about 0.6 bar, but here no need to show 0.7 bar. Direct you can write shortcut, because the question is asking 0.47 bar. So 7 by 9, you understood? If you take LCM, then 43 by 9, then when you transport 10 this side, it will multiply with 9, then 43 by 90. So understood? Next, let us question number 6. Actually I forgot to wrote the question, so I will repeat the question. So I will explain the question. The question is about like that in generally those numbers are terminating. Those numbers are what? Terminating. They have terminating or non-terminating, both they have P by Q form. But in case of terminating, there is a Q must satisfy some property. So you need to find out in a terminating decimal what property Q satisfy. So if you read the question, then you will see what I said only. That is only that you have to find out what property Q must be satisfied for a terminating decimal. So we are taking examples of terminating decimals. See, like 5 by 2, 5 by 4, 2 by 5, 5 by 2. What is it? If you divide, then 2.5, 5 by 4, 1.25, 2 by 5. It's any terminating, any, not only this tree. I have taken example of this tree. So what is denominator here? 2. Denominator here 4. 4 means what? 2 square. Denominator is what? 5. See, all the denominators I have taken 3, but you take another 3 examples. You take another examples of terminating decimal. You can see that all the decimals or all the numbers, all the fraction, those fraction you are getting terminating decimal from what fraction? All the fraction has like this denominator 2 and 5, either 2 or 5 or both. Then we can observe that the denominator of the above rational number have powers of what? Denominator is powers of what? 2, 5 or both. So Q must satisfy in the form what? 2m. M is the power number, any number, or 5n, either 2 or 5 or both. 2m is understood, no? 2 means this is a power any number maybe, and 5n in n any number, so or both. Understood, na? Okay, then all of you understood this one. Next, question number 8. You need to find out 3 rational numbers between you need to find out 3 irrational number between these 2 rational numbers. You have to find out 3 irrational number between these 2 rational number, like 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. Okay, these are rational number. So 5, and you have to find out 3 irrational number between these 2. So 5 by 7, if you divide, what you will get? If you divide 5 by 7, you will get 0.714285 dot 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 dot, or 9 by 11, then 0.81, 0.81. So here you can make and write irrational number, you can make, no problem. Suppose 7.1 and here 8.1, in between so many numbers are there. I am making 0.730, 7300, 7300, or 0.741, 7411, 74111, 0.80, but it should not be overcome 0.81. Okay, it should not be greater than 0.81 or not less than 0.71. So 801, 80, you can make. I wrote 801, you can write 803, 8033, 80333, or 740, 74000, or 742, 7422. Anything you can make and write irrational number, because it does not have any P by Q format. So understood? Next is 1.4. Visualize 3.765 on the number line. See, this is a terminating decimal, and this number you have to represent on the number line. Already you know how to represent root 5, root 2, root 3 on the number line. Fraction, how to represent fraction. Now, how to represent terminating decimal. This is a rational number. See, 3.765. Step 1. First, you draw a number line, means integers. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, minus 2, 3. Then you have to find out this 3.765 lies between what? 3 and 4. There are 10 houses or not? 3 and 4. Now, this 3 and 4, all I told you, there are 10 divisions, small divisions. So 3 and 4. So what is the small divisions? Right? 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, 4. So now 3.76. So 3.7 and 3.8. 3.76 lies between 3.7 and 3.8. But it is zoom. It is called zoom. Okay. Now step 3. If you zoom out this number, so this is step 3, 3.7 and 3.8. Already I told you it lies. Next, in these two numbers there are 10 digits, or 10 divisions, like 3.71, 3.72, 3.73, 3.74, 3.75, 3.76, 3.72, 7.77, 3.78, 3.79 and 3.8. Now it is clear that 3.76 will here decision and 3.77. So it should lies 3.76 and 3.77 because we have 765. Next, now in between 3.76 and 3.77 there are 10 divisions. So write down that 3.761, 3.762 like that, then 3.769, 3.77. So you can see now, see 3.763 to 3.76. Actually I forgot here. I have to write 3.761, 3.762, then 3.763, but I forgot to write 3.763. But okay, I'll write here. So you have to write on the down. You have to write down here. Okay, 3.763. Okay, like this you have to write. Okay, I forgot, that is why I have written here 3.761, 3.762, 3.763, then 3.764 serially like that, 3.761, 5 and 3.766, then 3.77 at last, because it should lies here. At last we got 3.765 and this is the result. So what I have done, first in between 3 and 4, second 3.7 and 3.8, third 3.76 and 3.77. After that we got the number between 3.764 and 3.766. In between what we got, 3.765. This is the correct answer. This one, 3.76. I am using marker on the sheet, that is why sometimes it is not clear, but you understood, no? Concept is main important. Concepts, if you understood the concept, then you can do yourself. Now I am going to give you some important rule, and these are not formula. These rules you can use to simplify, or when you will solve some problems that time. If there is root a into root a, means like if you take example root 5, root 5, root 2, root 2, root 3, root 3, then you can write root a square. So square root cancel, what is left? A. Here main concept is what, do you know? Main concept is what, when two same number on the under the root, then you can multiply, then the numbers become square. Means second one you can understand, root a into root b, it is also root, it is also root, so numbers you can multiply. Okay, you can multiply the numbers. So that is why here root a into root a, so a into a square, so square cancel. So understood, this is the main concept. Look, conception is very, very important. So root a, now root a into b, a is under root but b is not under root, but you cannot multiply b, you cannot write root ab, you have to write b root a. Or if a does not have root but b has root, so means under root, so it will be a into b. Understood, no? Now root a plus root a, they are same like term, like a plus a, what you write? Twice a. So root a plus root a, twice root a. Next, similarly 3 root a plus root a, like 3x plus x what? 4x, that 3 root a plus 4 plus root a is 4 root a. Root a plus root b, they are not like, so you cannot 8. So root a plus, it will remain same, root a plus root b only. Now exercise 1.5, you have to find out the flowing rational numbers. Flowing numbers are rational or irrational. 2 minus root 5. See, here root 5 is minus from 2. Root 5 is minus. If a root 5 is irrational number, if a irrational number is multiplied with a rational number, it will become irrational. If a irrational number subtracted from rational number, it is also irrational. If a irrational number subtracted from rational number, it will become irrational. Okay? Or if a irrational number you are going to add with a rational number, then also irrational. So I repeat, maybe you are getting confusion. If a irrational number subtracted from rational number, it will become irrational. If a irrational number added with rational number, it will become again irrational. Means whole number become irrational. Okay. Now, if a irrational number multiply with rational number, then also it become irrational. If a, understood or not, if a irrational number divide with rational number, again it will become irrational. So understood? So here 2 minus root 5, the irrational number is subtracted from rational, so it become irrational. Now here 3 number, 2 root 7 by 7 root 7, you can cancel here root 7, okay, you can simply root 7 root 7, what is left? 2 by 7, so 2 by 7 is rational. So next, some of the questions are there, you can do yourself. Simplify each of the following expressions. Okay, 3 plus root 3, 2 plus root 2. Then 3 plus root 3, 3 minus root 3. There are 2 more questions, but I will give you these first 2 questions. And other question number 4 or question number 5, question number 3 and question number 4, you can solve yourself. 3 plus root 3, 2 plus root 2. This is C, like binomial. There are 2 terms, So how you multiply binomial? So you have to multiply this 3 with this 2. 3 into 2 plus root 2. What is here? Plus root 3 into 2 plus root 2. 3 into 2, 6, 3 into root 2, 3 root 2, root 3 into 2, 2 root 3, root 3 into root 2. See, already I have given a rule here, root A, root B, the root AB. So here, root 2, root 3, root 2, so this is a root 6. So this one you cannot simplify because these 2 are not like term. 3 root 2 and 2 root 3, so this is the final answer. Now second one, 3 plus root 3, 3 minus root 3. This is also binomial with binomial. You have to multiply. So this one also you can multiply like question number 1, but or you can use formula here because you got algebraic identities in class 8. What? A square minus B square is equal to what? A plus B, A minus B. Yes or no? That one you can use here. 3 plus root 3, 3 minus root 3. Okay. So A plus B, A minus B, A square minus B square. 3 square is 9. This square root cancel. What is left? 3. So 9 minus 3. 6. So understood? There are 2 more questions, you can solve yourself. Now see, all the questions what I have solved. If you are having any doubts, okay, so having any doubts what I told, then you can ask me in the evening. I am always with you and I am going to solve all the problems of mathematics. Okay, what I am teaching you. Here you can see your homeworks clearly. Exercise 1.3, question number 3 number, then question number 4, 5, 7, 9. Then exercise 1.4, question number 2, exercise 1.5, question number 1, 2, 4, 5, question number 2, 3, 4. You are looking that there are so many homeworks, but these are small, okay. 1 line, 2 line, 2 or 3 sums are there. And one thing, exercise, this is your special homework. Exercise 1.2, question number, I forgot the number, but construct is constructing square root spiral. This is okay. Don't forget to submit this one, including this. I already told you these are small homework. There are so many, but these are small homework. You can solve yourself. And in the evening, you have to submit all this homework. So thank you so much.